It's a time for package from China. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's awesome that you're tuning in. So in this video we are going to take a close look at something pretty cool, if you ask me. Like, this is a PlayStation 5 knockoff controller with an LCD display, and it can play some retro games. Yeah, how wicked is that? I think it's pretty damn wicked, and that's the reason I bought it. I want to pick it up to show you here on the channel what it is all about. They also call it the handheld game player D6A. So what you can do with it, it comes with 10 different emulators, or they call it sometimes simulators, TV Connect, Play Together, and HD screen. So I'm curious how good this display will be. Then we're going to get the option to choose a color. We're having the blue and the red. It seems to be they sent me the red version, or I bought it. To be honest, I cannot really recall it anymore. Quick overview. Let's take a close look at the back. Here we're going to get some information. Screen size is 2.8 inches, so that is not big. Only an 800 milliamp battery. That is quite tiny. Oh boy. Model D6A. Let's do a quick overview of the device. And what are we going to get? It's still closed for God. Got a brain fart here. Got a brain fart. Yeah. Alright, so let's take a close look inside. So we're going to get the toilet paper manual like always. And here we're having a basic explanation how the menu works. And even how to add and remove stuff to it. So that's quite interesting. So if you have any questions, check the manual. So the design itself, it is interesting. Like, what kind of weird controller is this? It's a really weird controller, and who came up with this idea? Like, it comes with this not really D-pad, like 4 buttons, A, B, 2 analog sticks. I'm guessing the speaker is in here. Here we're going to get the tiny display. At the bottom we're going to get the charging port. It seems to be like in Type-C. Some more information. Here we can see like what kind of games it will play. So it seems to be having support for Game Boy Classic, or the Game Boy, Mega Drive, Super Famicom, NES, Game Boy Advance, MAME, CPS1, Neo Geo, CPS2 and Game Boy Color. They were talking about playing together. I have no idea, like there will be an extra control that you can attach to it. It comes with a very nice high quality cable, a very long one too, and of course a very poor short Type-C cable. But there's no power supply, nothing at all. So you need to get yourself a 5V power supply. So, but how does it feel? It feels super flimsy, like cheap chemical plastic. So first of all, let's smell it. Oh, it smells quite nice. But then overall, let's see how we're going to turn it on, because volume controls over here, TV out function, and of course the CF card. So here we can add some new games and stuff to it. Get it in. And the on and off switch. And clearly it's empty, and it didn't charge before making this video. Great! But let's talk about the LCD display. So this is like the cheap stuff that we have seen before here on the channel. They are getting really cheap to the cheap now with this tiny display. And when you look at it, you can see like the viewing angle is pretty damn awful. So it's a little bit of a bummer if you ask me. Well, let's take a close look at the menu itself. So first of all, this is the menu we have seen many times before with the cheap game boxes. But there was something different. And I'm not talking about the shortcuts. If the files behind it get corrupted, you have a problem. You have like this dead link that you can do anything about it. No, there is something else. When you're looking here at the bottom row, here we're going to get a big new difference. But there is something different. So here we're going to get way more options than we have seen before with other Game Box devices. We're going to get Game Boy, all the Game Boys, like the Classic, the NES. We're going to get GBA, Game Boy Color, Super Famicom, Mega Drive, and then we're going to get MAME divided over CPS1, CPS2, MAME and Neo Geo. So it's quite interesting. There's only one minor problem with this device. But let's take a close look at the settings menu, because I'm curious what can we change out. So with normal settings, the only thing you can change out is the language, product information that shows the space on the SD card, because the device doesn't have internal storage. And then we're going to get factory default and the output for the basically for the signal output. So if you want to use, let's say, the AV out. The weird thing is like you need to press the right joystick, that basically brings it back. Yeah, kind of weird if you ask me. Then we're having settings, and we're saying we can close screen. Shows here never, but the weird thing is it goes out automatically. Pretty damn annoying. But let's play some games and let's see how it works. And when we're in the game and we're pressing the right joystick to the left, we're going to get the quick load and quick save menu. But the weird thing is, like, we have no way of configuring the buttons or anything else. So this device is looked in many ways a little bit of a bummer in my opinion. Alright, let's see if we can play the game like it should be. Okay, this seems to be working just fine. No turbo buttons? Nope, nothing is mapped. Ah, crap. So the D-pad is making this device unplayable. All the sound effects are here of the NES. Alright, so let's try this game. I tried it out on different gamebox systems that runs the same software and they have like the same issues. You can hear the sound is all messed up. Oh! Ow. Oh, I keep pressing the power button. When I'm saying that Mega Drive sounds okay. But somehow they seem to be messing up the system because there is no way of jumping. Aha! Nope. Pausing. So that's it. In my opinion, they completely messed up the Mega Drive part because there was no way of adjusting the freaking button mappings. This seems to be playing just fine. Okay guys, so let's try the GBA part. Oh, it runs really choppy. Sound effects are here, no weird sound delay. But you can hear it struggles big time. I'm just going to play with the analog stick because the D-pad is so awful, like it makes this thing unplayable. Okay guys, so let's open it up. I just wanted to see how I need to open it up. Yeah, I did a quick peek and I noticed one thing. I got my prior tools and the kit I bought on AliExpress with all of my stuff in it. And I noticed that when clicking the part over here, look at this. This comes off. Here we go to get all the screws. So I think I need to remove this one too. This used with double-sided tape to get it on the position and let it stay there. Let's see if we can open it up. Oh man, this is going to be like a really big challenge. Be very careful. Oh man, I can't get this bloody thing out. Got to do this off camera. Oh, to get these things off is just a pain in the ass. Come on. Alright, let's click it and let's rip it. Alright. Man, oh man. They use some double-sided tape, but I got it. Okay, so the next thing that we need to do is get the screws out. And then we can just open it up. I just wanted to give you a quick look on the inside. I'm hoping that I like the only thing that we need to do. But already, like, opening it up, it's going to be a challenge. I thought that was quite interesting how controllers and handhelds like these look on the inside and how did he assemble it. And even when I'm removing all of the freaking screws, it's still a pain in the ass to open it up. I must say that is one of the most difficult handhelds from China to open it up. And I have no idea what I'm getting myself into because I have never opened this up. Ah, freaking finally! So I must say the way how they did it is quite unique. I'm just going to hand them that. Alright, so the speaker for once seems to be removable. That is also a new one. Most of the time with these cheap handhelds they just use the same kind of speakers. but they solder straight onto the PCB. All the buttons are just loose, at least this one over here. So let's remove all the buttons. I'm just going to put them over there with all the spare parts. So there is no information, of course, with the freaking display. It's always the same story. So over here we're going to get the support. There's a piece of plastic that basically is sitting over here for supporting the display. So that's what I like about these things, like the way how they assemble everything, like the way how they put it together. In my opinion, it's quite an interesting piece of engineering. Oh man, I was afraid that was going to be happening. So what you can see over here is that there is no information on the chip itself. I have seen this before with the other game box devices. Somehow they always like manage to send off all of the information. Is there any production dates? Let's put it over there. So this device has been made in 2020. Okay, the cheap membranes are over here. So that's it. We can remove the joystick if you want to, but I find it quite interesting that they mapped all of the other function like select, start and back on the right joystick. They give it a function. Another weird thing is like, I can be wrong, but isn't this like an Wi-Fi option? You can see like there is something going on here, but there is no chip. So it's quite an interesting PCB. I would not say like, I have no idea what they did, or did they just grab a brand new PCB or from the shelf, or did they make it? There's no information whatsoever. And overall, quite interesting to see the inside. I just wanted to give you a quick look. It was just a freaking nightmare to get this thing ripped apart. But we done it. But we didn't complete the mission. No, the reason why, because where is the freaking battery? I was more like, do I have a brain fart? Nope. I didn't see the battery. So let's do a further tear down. Did I remove all the freaking... Did I remove all the freaking parts? Yes, I did. But why isn't it moving? Because it's still stuck somehow. Oh, I know what it is. Maybe we need to remove the freaking SD card. So we can lift it out. No. Yes, there it comes. Alright. Oh man, it's stuck in something. I don't know what it is, but oh, it's the on and off switch. That is going to be annoying me. Come on. No, don't go on. Oh. Alright, so this is quite interesting. So you can see like there is room for quite a big gigantic battery. Look at this. They use this very tiny lithium battery like in here, like the soldered straight on the main board. Both of the non-functional joystick are over here like connected on the freaking PCB. So far I know like it doesn't do anything, and also these connections are very close to each other. But that's it, folks. I just wanted to give you like the complete tear down, and yeah, now we need to match it, put it back together. Okay guys, so what do I think of this device? So I think this is, let's say, one of the most horrible devices I have used on the channel here. And I can say like I reviewed a lot of them, and this thing like I don't understand it at all. The combination of the display and the controller is a kind of fun idea, but the select and start on the joystick, the D-pad is not really a D-pad, the display it's okay, a little bit too tiny, but then overall the idea, like the concept is quite unique, but the emulation is really bad. Like I have seen so many issues on this device that I wonder like why? Why can't you just make at least that part great? Let me know what you think of this. I want to thank you for watching. Consider subscribing, hit that little bell, become the Wicked family, and it would be great to see you in the next video.